This video outlines the different ways generally used to clean carpets and shows one of the best methods to use in the home. Vacuuming extracts loose, insoluble, solid particles from carpets or hard floors, whereas cleaning removes soluble substances such as greases and oils that can stick to the fibre surfaces. Carpets can either be wet cleaned or dry cleaned. Water extraction injects water and detergents into the carpet to dissolve dirt, and then vacuum extracts the dirty liquid. This method also includes steam and hot water extraction variations. Sometimes a pre-spray is also used on the carpet to help dissolve stubborn stains. There are many commercial and household products to clean this way. This method is generally very good at dissolving the dirt and producing very good results, but using water brings several risks. Even the most powerful vacuum system can't extract all the water injected, and carpets are left waterlogged. Carpets can be thick, difficult to ventilate, and take a long time to dry, leading to a whole host of potential problems. The first is called wicking, where dirty spots re-emerge after drying. The capillary action of water during drying can draw dirt from the carpet base back up the fibre surface to the top. Sometimes this problem can leave a carpet looking dirtier than before it was cleaned, or create stains that weren't originally there. This problem is discussed more in links 1 and 2 in the description. Another problem is shrinkage. During the water drying process, much like with clothes, the materials can shrink. Some materials, such as wool, are more susceptible than others. The high temperatures from steam cleaning can also exacerbate this problem. A shrinking carpet can lead to seam splitting, where two sections of the carpet can separate, leaving a gap. Perhaps the biggest risk of wet carpets is to health. Wet carpets are a perfect breeding ground for microbiological nasties, and longer drying times means more of them. Mold, dust mites, and bacteria are the main problems. There's also some scientific evidence out there supporting this issue. For example, a study shown in link 3 in the description found the increasing humidity in carpets after wet cleaning allowed hatching of dust mite eggs, leading to more measured than even before the wet cleaning, despite the cleaning process having reduced allergens. Bonnet cleaning is a relatively low moisture method which uses a spinning wet pad to scrub the soluble dirt from the surface of a carpet. Most soluble grime is in the surface regions of a carpet, and this can be a good compromise. It produces reasonably good results with a faster drying time, but some argue it can smear dirt around if the bonnet gets too dirty. With dry foam cleaning, detergents are mixed with a little water to produce a foam, which is then massaged deep into the carpet. The detergents dissolve and encapsulate the soluble grime. When it dries, the powder can be vacuumed away. This uses less water than bonnet cleaning and dries faster, but this method needs heavy and expensive machines to foam up the carpet, and so it's not practical for most home users. Some argue it doesn't do the best job at cleaning and gives bonnet level performance, but others in link 4 in the description claim they've achieved near wet extraction performance with this method. They also claim it can dry in as little as 35 minutes, but others suggest it can take up to 2 hours depending on how much water is used, as shown in link 5 in the description. A really easy, practical, and efficient way for most home users to get really good deep cleaning without using water is to use microsponges. Essentially, it uses millions of tiny dust-like particles that are lightly soaked in a solvent that doesn't leave any sticky residue. These are massaged deep into the carpet between fibres, and they dissolve, encapsulate, and soak up soluble grime as they scrub around within the pile. This is why they're called microsponges. The solvents used aren't water-based and evaporate really quickly, leaving small dry particles in the carpet which can be vacuumed away, leaving it grime-free. Best of all the chemicals and the microsponges themselves are completely biodegradable, meaning it's extremely environmentally friendly. This method provides the best management of liquid detergent application, encapsulation, and extraction. It's one of the fastest methods to apply, has minimal drying time, and suffers from none of the disadvantages of other methods. You just have to make sure they're massaged deep into the carpet and agitated, otherwise you don't get deep cleaning. There are lots of companies selling products or rental services with branded versions of this technology, but it's all the same. It achieves excellent levels of cleaning. There are lots of videos on YouTube showing people using this method incorrectly, and then wrongly concluding it doesn't work well. There's also a fair bit of propaganda out there against this method, which is usually a sign something is good, and on inspection, it only ever comes from people who stand to lose out financially because their business doesn't use it, so the naysaying is not very convincing. There's also some good scientific evidence out there of the virtues of this method. In contrast to the biological problems of water-based carpet cleaning, research presented at international scientific conferences has shown up to 85% removal of mites and allergens, and up to 94% reduction in mold spores using this dry sponge method, as shown in link 6 in the description. This is particularly good for allergy and asthma sufferers. Zorb is the cheapest version of this technology I could find, at about £10 per bag, which is enough to do a whole house. Check out the link in the description to see many real-world examples of cleaning both wide areas and spot messes using microsponges. Thanks for watching.